Okay. Should we wait a second? You know what? Oh, I forgot this one was going. Oh, sorry guys, not entering all that info again. I was trying to get me some makeup on here, like that. Yeah. Okay, just kidding. There's no makeup ones. Wait, I have to turn that off. Oh, YouTube needs to up their game. Okay. Okay, sorry, that was fun. I'm about to start my tiki-talkie at the same time. Two birds, one stone. So I just look really better in the TikTok, but this one makes me money. So here I am, guys. All right. So today we are going to be going over, oh wait, hold on. Okay, today we are going to be going over the differences between this Craftsman snap ring plier set that I got when during automotive school. This has quite a bit of snap ring pliers in it. It has 90, 45, and 0 degree tip angles. And this has all the info on it. This has actually just been in my toolbox forever, so it's kind of annoying that this is all coming off because it's not like it's been really in the weather. You know, it's whatever. And these blow cases are the bane of my existence. So what I'm going to do is really wish I had thought this out and gotten a knife, but I have my handy dandy humble mechanic screwdriver. I don't even know if he makes those anymore. And I'm going to open this box from Knipex that I got a long time ago, and I just haven't had time to make a video, so my apologies. I looked on my TikTok and realized I haven't posted anything on there since right after SEMA, so sorry about that, guys. Okay, so this is, I tried to get the same thing that was in my Craftsman set from Knipex, but they don't have it all in one giant set like that. But there are pros and cons. So we're going to go over those quickly. Oh, check that out. And this out. And then that's what's in there. Okay. Yay, boxes. So anyway, I like that this is all in German. It's not all in German, but it's in German. I don't speak German though, so it's not really super helpful. Anyway, okay, so let's go over, what should we do first? Let's go over our Craftsman set first, okay? So I'm gonna show you what is in here. Okay, so this here is our set of Craftsman ring pliers, and they go from really big to really small. So these really big ones are, I mean, I could have, look, I have this that I can measure with. Well, I have a measuring tape, but let's just use this. In centimeters, well, it's okay, it's 15. They don't have that. Not a good idea. Oh. Everything just falls apart behind me. Okay, we'll set this at 11 because it's not going to be longer than that. So the longest one here is 9 and 5/8. That's about how long that one is. And then the smallest one, ooh, which one of these are smaller? Those are tiny. They're the same size. In fact, they look exactly the same. Well, one of them has No, they look pretty much exactly the same. They're not the same part, are they? No. Oh. Both interior exterior rings. It's kind of like they just gave you an extra set for no real reason. I'm just going to compare the two. Yeah, they look the same. These are the 90-degree. Yeah, they're all the same sizes. So I'm not sure what that's about. And it's something I really haven't thought about looking at these. But I wish I had like something to hold this up right here so everyone could see it a little better. But anyway, and then we have our medium size, which is about 7 3/4 inches. And then our little ones, I'm doing the straight, the 0-degree, and the 6 inches. So see, ladies, this is 6 inches. It's not very big. Anyway. So, okay, here, there's pros and cons for these. I'll just grab, these are some 90 degrees. So they don't have any sort of spring. So you have to like be able to, you know, maneuver that on your own. And so this is set for exterior. No, it's set for interior. So you squeeze them and they pull together. So then you have to turn this. You get this and turn it. It's been a while since I've done it. I open them up, turn it, and then you move it over. So this side has 2 little holes in it. You can see right there. And you can see right there. So I'll move it to the one that's further out. Yep. No, they're a hassle. I turn it upside down, I think. No. This is why I don't like these, okay? It's just annoying, and I don't like to stop what I'm doing when I'm in the middle of something to try and figure out how to put my pliers back together. So what we'll do is we'll just put it back together the way they were. Move on. Because when if you got one thing to do, you know, it's really not that big of a deal. But for me, like if I'm using a shrinker stretcher, doing with metalwork, I don't like to have to switch out the jaws. I'd like to go from one to the other, one to the other. Like I'm side by side, because I'm keeping on my brain, and once I'm like step away, I'm like, wait, where was I? Also, probably because I'm not like super proficient at that yet. But you know, that's what I like. So anyway, so those are 4 sets of interior / exterior snap rings. 2 sets, I swear, exactly the same. So I don't know why. Compared to this set, I think these are the precision ones, so they'll be the smaller size, if I'm correct. I may have to reach out. Okay, check out this casing. Look at that. And foam. Nice. Okay, and you'll see there's not like tags. I'll tag it in my YouTube video, but this isn't, if you're watching on my TikTok, I'm not selling anything. I'm just talking about the differences between the two. So, oh no, these are interior and exterior. Let me read what it says. Precision circlip, it's hard to say, circlip pliers set. So, okay, pull it out of there. So these are, well, I guess these don't have much of a spring either, but these little ones are small enough, easy, compared to their cousin and Craftsman, their Craftsman cousin. So comparing the two, the Knipex are slightly smaller. They don't have much handle, but then this goes up to the top and you can actually, like, it's more comfortable to get in there. I don't feel like I'm gonna pinch the crap out of my hand if I was up close, but that's not how we do snap rings anyway, right? We're all like, oh, or in this case, cha, cha, and then pull it off. Anyway, so, such a dork. All right, now let's see, we've got, so yeah, so these are set together. So you're wanting to spread them out to get them off, but these, they hold, okay? When I've used these, now they're lying to you now, because when I used them before, they would collapse when I was trying to use them. Anyway, I'm not saying one's better than the other. I just thought we'd do a little side by side. Let's see. So these are, so Knipex does have 45 degrees, I believe, but they don't come in the set. Anyway, so here's like the difference. You guys can see that, yeah? So see, once this comes out, I can get back out there. But this one, it's like I have to open the jaws a lot more because the jaws are a lot smaller on the Craftsman and a lot bigger on the Knipex. So you can open it wider with less movement. So look, see, I said something rather intelligent. Good for me. Okay. It's so hard. Snap ring pliers, that is right, Huckleberry. All right, so this also comes with, let's see what this one comes with. So here's some, here's our springiness. When you're trying to open, look, see how that snaps right back? That's awesome. You do not get that with these. They just kind of hang out in place, but not when there's pressure applied. Then they'll close up. So springy, which I like because they're like pliers. They've got, I mean, you can't see it, but there's springing. This is not my forte. I should have said, hey, I would like to talk about your pliers. Can you give me some things to talk about? But I want to be honest. Let me see. Okay, so these are, yeah, these are also exterior ones. So I just like to be able to grab and know what I'm grabbing versus these, grab them and then have to change them out. So these are for, I'm trying to think, exterior, yep, interior, so you grab them and pull it in, yeah. But so these are all set on interior right now, but you can switch them around. Like I said earlier, I always get stupidly confused about it, and I find it really annoying. So I think, yeah, here it is. Hold on. Okay, like it'll work. Okay, so now we've got it the other way. So now it'll match. Let me pull this one out of the foam. Oh, this foam is nice. It's not like pulling out or anything. So you've got the two next to each other, right? And you see how much, let's see. Yeah, the Knipex opens just a smidge more. We put them like tooth to tooth. But then, okay, also huge thing is that the Craftsman ones, I'm going to show each camera individually, okay? If you can see the teeth on them, you can see they're not straight up and down, right? They're kind of angled out. These ones are perfectly straight up and down, and it's good. Like they're not, there's a lot more manufacturer defects with the Craftsman. Now, keep in mind, I bought these many moons ago. And also, I wish these were like labeled as to which way was which on these, but they're not. So we're just putting them, and you have to put them back like exactly how they were close together to get them back into the blow casing. So if you're in a hurry and trying to just clean up, that's not easy. We're here, we've got this mess, and we can, so these two look the same, but this one, if you can see down in there, it's got like a little notch. You can see that little dark spot. That's where that 90 degree goes down in there and gets happy. So I am going to be using these fairly soon. And so I wanted to be able to compare, because I remember the last time I used those, I just got like angry about it. And this is also much nicer case. But now Knipex I also got retaining ring pliers. So I thought these were really cool. Well, hello, tiny mother. And while I'm opening this, someone's asking me a question on a live feed that says, what car would you recommend for a student? Be interested in your opinion. I mean, like, is the student gonna be working on it, or is the student just gonna be driving it? Either way, Toyota. So, if they're gonna be working on it, there's lots of cars that could use some work. Okay, so this is the bigger one. And so these are, I love that feel. It feels so powerful. Okay, just kidding. So these Knipex pliers. So if you look at them straight on, it's kind of like, looks like the JL symbol. It's let me try to focus there. It's cut out. Can't really see. You see there. We'll try in the other one. See there, it's cut out, so you can get the grooves of a ring on either side here, and it'll like notch in. Show you from the side. Show you from the side. So it'll notch in, and then you can get in there and squeeze that apart and take that off the shaft. So, and then there's also little there's no way you're gonna be able to see this, but there's little divots on either side, so that that point of the retaining clip can have somewhere. It won't just, hopefully it won't just go flying off. Good. Now the smaller one, this one is grabby. Look at this. Okay. I thought this was really cool when I saw it, and so these have little serrated edges, and so then get in between those and you squeeze it open. So similar to this one's falling out of my hand. This one's 45 degree, and this one's a 0 degree. And so so similar uses. This one's got the little notching and indentation to keep the retaining clip in place, and this one has serrated edges, and so it won't slip on that. So these are really nice. These do not come in a set. I would like, I should talk to them and be like, hey, have you guys thought about putting all of your different sizes in a set? But I don't know if that would be something really practical for Knipex. These are ones from Craftsman. Like, I wish I could remember how much these cost. I don't know. It was a very long time ago, and because I was a student at the time, I got 50% off tools, so that was good. So I tried to buy up whatever I could, but I was a student, I didn't have money, so I wasn't going to go into debt like all my classmates went into so much debt for theirs. But so the thing I like most about these are the springiness. Man, I can't tell you how nice this feels in my hand. It's like a little, I just sit here and like strengthen my hands, just little hand squeezer. But again, geez. Okay, again, I'm not selling anything, so I'm just showing what the differences are. So, but one of the things that I've noticed the most, and I only open them just here on the video, because I'm just looking at the Knipex ones. So these straight ones, they go in just a smidge. They just go in a little more. Because sometimes you just can't quite get that, you see that there, you can't quite get that angle in there when they're really small, but if they're super small, you can go with the smaller one. So I think I've got two sizes here, maybe I have three. I think I just have, I have three sizes. Let me take them all out. This is fantastic. Okay. I'm gonna take them all out, and then I'm gonna be like, how did these go in here? All right, so we've got two of our straight and another straight 3 size. That's 3 if you've gone to kindergarten. 2 plus 1 is 3. And then there's one more. I don't want to mess up this foam, but it sure is holding up. Okay, so we've got 4 different sizes of Knipex. No, why are these 2 the same? It's the same. Oh, look how much wider those are than these. So you can really. Oh, these are exterior. Wait, exterior, interior. So those will be able to go wider because they don't have a spring like these do. So, oh man, I'm gonna get them mixed up. I'm gonna have to label these, which is which. Although it's fine because these have no labeling on them and no way to know how to put them together. There's no instructions. You just have to know what you're doing, which is, you know, great, but it's not great for someone who's brand new at it. So it's gonna go over here. Now I just have to squeeze them to know what size they go in. And I'm probably going to get some like a label maker and put a little label in the inside and be like, hey, it's for this. Because me remembering things is hard. So when I get and I'm tearing down my engine, hopefully I can pull these all out and be able to say, okay, this is what it's like pulling out with these, and then with these, and pull out one the same size, and we can just see how it goes. But I did really like these because sometimes I just need to say, it's not even necessary, words are so hard. It's not even necessarily a retention clip that I need to separate, but it's just, I just need something to get in there and go opposite of pliers, you know? So anyway, that's what these were. And these are the, like, I would call them like duckbill outside serrated because they're smooth on the inside. This is a problem too. We don't have a decent camera. So that's smooth. Yeah, you can see that smooth, and then the serrated is this side. And it is just very slightly serrated. Just feels rough to the fingertips. So Knipex. Anyway, that was really all I was going to show you guys. I do have some other things. I have a stack of boxes that I haven't gone through. And so I'm going to, obviously, I'm going to hold on to all these, but I'm going to, actually this one, I don't think I have any more. And it's kind of cold out here. I need to get a paint pen so I can write on this what it is down the side and then on the inside who it belongs to. So people aren't walking off with my stuff. And I actually bought a little engraver, a Dremel engraver, and so I will be engraving on all my Knipex stuff, Spinky. And I'm surprised it's not on all my Craftsman stuff already because it's something I've been doing for a long time. Actually got me one of my wrenches back that I lost at out at a junkyard. My friend who lives, like, when I mean walking distance, I mean I'm in the middle of my street and he's at the end of my street, but across the street. And he had it because his dad found it at a junkyard. I was like, well, where's my other one? Because I lost them both that day. And but his dad had one. It was one of my gear wrench. Because if you'll see here, right there, it's this Spinky. Well, you can't really see it. It's kind of scrambled in there. There you go. That you can see. This shows backwards too. But anyway, I'll write my name on all my tools because they have a tendency of walking off. And even though it won't necessarily keep them from walking off, it's easier to show someone that they've stolen it if it's got your name on it. So, and they can't like hide that, right? So anyway, yeah, these are just they're just 2 very different sets of snap ring pliers. Just in case, like, I'm a very tactile person. I'm also very good at knocking things over apparently, but I just wanted to show you the best I could versus looking at a catalog or online what these are like. So and these, see this one, this external snap ring retainer. Oh wait, oh sorry, these aren't 45 degrees, these are 30 degrees. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, I feel bad for everyone over here because you're getting the raw deal. Everyone here gets the very filtered deal. It's like me 15 years ago. I love it. Anyway, yeah, but these are pretty cool. So, and then all this together, sent, like, mailed once it was all packaged, was under 4 pounds. Yeah, let's see, I'll say this one's definitely a lot heavier. Of course, there are quite a bit more pliers. That's kind of a bunch of nonsense. So anyway, that's it. I just wanted to put this video out in case you were trying to decide between the two and what you should get. Those are two types that you can look at. Again, for me, the biggest problem with the Craftsman is the fact that you have to turn this, right? So if you see on this side, you gotta turn it so it's vertical, and then you move it over the other side and then turn it back. And then again, I kind of fight with it a smidge. It's got to be just right. This one's not even, you can push in and turn it. There you go. So now I'd rather really pick up another one if I have the option. I did not have the option when I bought these because I was poor. Ramen noodle without a choice, poor. Oh, dang it. And then if you're not paying attention, it takes a minute to put them back together too. Because I get distracted with my ADHD and then I'm like, what? I don't remember what I was doing. So they have to be like this to fit into the plastic casing. So there you have it. Our convertible. So these are, say, I don't even know if Craftsman makes me these anymore, so that's a fun fact. But these say quarter turn registered, convertible retaining pliers rings, or ring pliers set for internal and external rings. So that's the Craftsman. And then this one is a precision circlip plier set. And the part number is 002125. And then these are both individually different. Like I said, I'm not selling them. So if you're like, she's selling stuff, I'm not. I mean, I am signed up for TikTok Shop, but I'm not doing that with this. But these are the 30 degree special circlip pliers, retaining pliers. 4521200 is the part number for this. And these are with the flat heads and then the serrated on the outside, so you can grip and spread that apart. It's 4511170. So anyway, then if you want, you can look at it and make a decision either way. So, all right, thanks guys for popping in and saying hi, or unless you're just stalking like most of you. But then, hey, but also thanks for being here. Okay, we'll talk to you later.